Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Klebo, and today we are back in Pokemon Scarlet for episode 15 of my series. So thank you so much for returning if you have, and if you're new here, I hope you do enjoy your stay, and of course welcome to the party. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, so then you can join the party for forever. And yeah, we'll I'm sure have lots of fun along the way. So in the last episode, we did a lot more exploring, fought a few more trainers, we messed up a lot of it, I'm sure, fair few failures down the line, and then we ended up in Artisan, and we took on the first gym leader. So that was, yeah, nice little thing that we wanted to do. Now, originally, I was then going to go ahead off and do another gym, but my girlfriend wanted to come and have a little, I suppose, jump in with myself, and so we could go ahead and play together. So that is what's going to happen in this episode. So this actually is the play with my girlfriend episode today. No, that is not rude. Please do not take that the wrong way. I mean, I'm playing this game with my girlfriend. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun. I do mess up a little bit because I ended up not... Well, basically, I kind of forgot to update my game, things like that. Playing around with all these different settings and stuff, but we will get her in at some point, and when we do, this will be the episode. So I do hope you are going to join for the ride. And before we do get any further, of course, I do hope you are having a great day, but please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends and family. And yeah, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you are thinking of this series so far, what you're thinking of the Pokemon game overall. If I'm doing anything wrong, tell me. If I'm doing anything right, you can always tell me, I suppose. That'd be nice. If it's nice positive stuff, even if it's constructive criticism, or even if you just want to tell me to go away, then just say that. That's fine. I probably won't go away anyway, and you can't make me, but I could at least give you that option, I suppose. But yeah, so today is going to be playing a little bit with my girlfriend once we do finally get her into the game. So there was a bit of a jump, I suppose, from where we were. So we were in Artisan, and then suddenly we are in, I believe we're back in Mesa Gosa. So originally, as I said, I was going to go and do the bug gym as my second step. So I went out of the West Gate, I believe it was, and started to fight a few Pokemon. May have caught a couple, can't remember if I did. But then we decided we were going to do this. So with the lovely magic of editing, I ended up cutting out a fair bit, so then this episode could be solely around my girlfriend, of course, minus the fact that it's taken me about 25 minutes. It's not even that, of course, only about 3 or 4 minutes, but it's taken me a fair bit of time to figure out what on earth I'm doing and getting my wonderful girlfriend into the game. So I believe this should happen relatively soon. And then we're going to trade, and then we're going to actually go do some Terra battles. So you're actually going to go, well, Terra Raids, so you're actually going to be able to see some Terra Raids for the first time, and what they kind of pertain, or kind of what happens in them and how they work. If we do get there at some point. But yeah, this is how you can, of course, set up groups. So you can do it offline mode, you can also do it online. I think I realised that offline was not going to work, or at least based on where she was sat and based on where I was sat, it wasn't quite going to work. So we would need to go into online mode, and eventually I do go online, and we do get her into the game, which would be nice to see. So disbanding the group once again, because I'm still having all of these fun little issues along the way. But it's all part of the journey. So here we go, we are going to now connect to the internet, and we're going to try and form a group again. So there was also another cock up on my side. So the game, so my console, because I hadn't used it in such a long time, hadn't been updated. So when we first tried this, I was not able to get her in because I couldn't it wasn't fully updated, and the game wasn't updated, and my console wasn't updated, so I actually had a full system update I had to do. So it was a lot of laborious tasks, but we got there in the end, and she then finally got to join, and we then got to have a bit of fun with a nice little selfie at the end as well, which again took a while because she thought I was moving, I thought she was moving, and she was moving, and she was trying to get in position, and then I was trying to keep an eye on her so then I could see her, but then it kept changing her angle, so yeah, it was a lot more hassle than what it should have been. But there we are, here she is, and yes, her name is Giggles. So, Giggles joins us for a nice bit of fun in my world. Now originally I was like, right, I'm going to go to the Westgate because that's where I want to be, or I want to go towards the bug gym, but she was like, no, I'm going this way. And so I kind of had to follow her, so then we could go and do some stuff together. But yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of us just sending our Pokemon out, having a good old little chinwag while we just adventure together. And at this point I'm just showing off for all my Pokemon that I have. She's not seen all of these yet. She has now, of course. She's gonna get her 2 as well, so then she can evolve them. But I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna show you all my fun little Pokemon I have, so I can then get a lovely my little Fletchling out, or Fletchlinder, should I say? Yeah, her Hoppip's just going mental. And so here we go. I think I now finally get the link trade set up. And so I just wait for her to go ahead and search as well, so we can find each other. And the trade partner has been found. Fabulous. So it should now be her. So Giggles is now going to get her 2 starters as well, because of course I did mention in episode 4, I think it was, or 3, when we got, I think it was episode 4, when we got all of the Pokemon, I got the extra 2. So then I could trade them back for her as well, so she got them. So I'm going to trade a nice little Sprigatito for a Lechonk. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, no worries. And then waiting for her. So then she needs to press A on her side. I think at this point I do shout to her to say, did you press A? Or around this time, I was like, did you press A? And she was like, I think so, and I don't think she did. So there we go, and then she did. And now we're just waiting for the trade to begin. And here we go. Goodbye Sprigatito, or Catnip, as it is now called. And Catnip disappears off to Giggles, and I get another Lechonk, which didn't have a nickname because she forgot, or just couldn't be bothered. And I think, to be fair, mine is better anyway because I had Lechonky, so that's always fun. But now we're gonna send out Quackers, and she'll send me another Pokemon to replace it once she's decided which one she's gonna pick. Oh yes, and the quiz continues in this episode as well, unfortunately, but also I suppose fortunately if you are enjoying these quizzes. And as always, the answers will be in the link, in the description down below, should I say. And there will also be a link to the playlist that I'm listening to, so if you want to listen to it for yourself, you can go ahead. And so yeah, we are going to get our lovely little squirrel fellow. Squeever, or whatever it was called, but I think she ended up actually calling it Squirrel with 3 exclamation marks. And I still actually have him, but he's still in my box and I've not touched him since. So eventually we'll probably bring him back out and level him up at some point. But for now, she now has her quackers and her catnip, so she can now also have all 3 starters, and it makes it fair so we both can be on the same page. Or at least we get the same advantage, I suppose, having all 3 of them. So you can, of course, breed and do mystery trades or lucky trades or whatever they're called, and hope that you might get a starter. Or you, like myself, like I did in episode 4, just have 2 switches, 2 games, and just trade between yourself as many times as it takes to do it all. So yeah, so she heads out that gate. I'm like, I didn't want to go out that gate really, but I suppose I probably should. So I keep questioning my choices, thinking, should I go? Should I not? Fine, I'll go. No, maybe, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. And eventually, yeah, I cave and I head out the same gate that she did. As she wanted to go, as I say, do these Terra Raids. And I thought, well, be a good time for us to go and do them together, as you can do them with your party. So you can have up to 4 people in a party together, or at least in the same world, doing things and what have you. And yeah, we've got lots of Terra Raids that we can go and do. I believe we do like 1 or 2 in this episode. And since then, we've not actually played any more really together. But at some point, I do plan to bring her back and we'll have some more episodes together. So if you want to see that, then hit that thumbs up and let me know. So yeah, we're going to go and take on this one. So I'm just going to change my Pokemon out. Go for... No, apparently I'm going to keep Fledglander. Interesting. I'm sure I change it out. There we go. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I don't use Fletchlander for this battle. So I go for Quackfall instead. Even though it's a bug type, so I'm not sure why I did that. But just waiting for Giggles to join us, and then we can go off and defeat this lovely Pokemon. And yeah, you'll be able to see a Terra Raid for the first time. There she is. So, all ready to go. Just wait for her to click the same. And then we will jump straight in to our first Terra battle. Or Terra Raid, sorry. I mean, it's a battle anyway, but it's also a raid. So this is a 2-star one, so there are higher level ones, so you can get 3 stars, 4 stars. There might be a 5-star. Can't think I've got that far. I've not even got to a 4-star yet, but I just know that there are 4 stars. As my friend who's been playing this has encountered some 4 stars. And apparently they're a good little fight, so... But yeah, the stronger they get, the more likely you want to... Oh, there we go. She's just changing her Pokemon over, which I really should have brought my Crocodile as well, but I didn't because I was a numpty and went with Quaxwell instead. So I end up being at a rather disadvantage, and she absolutely smashes it. I think she gets the killing blow as well. So yeah, she definitely did better than I did. But here we are. We're going to fight an Impidimp that is a bug type. I have absolutely no idea again why I went ahead and used Quaxwell, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Which, of course, it isn't, because I do, like, next to no damage. I dropped its speed, which was nice, but I do next to no damage. And then, eventually, Giggles goes and does a nice little fire attack and absolutely annihilates it. It definitely helped. I contributed somehow, and a little bit here and there. So, I suppose that's something. And yeah, we'll just keep going. I hurt myself with confusion, because why not hurt myself with confusion? So then I'm like, go all out. Which, well, didn't need to anyway, because Giggles went and got the final blow. That was an Impidimp down. Now it gives you an opportunity to catch it. That is pretty much a guaranteed catch, so no point wasting any other Pokeball but just your standard Pokeballs. As, yeah, you don't want to waste something like a Quick Ball, which is a bit of a hint at what I ended up doing yesterday when I was playing it again, which was not very clever and was a rather waste of a Quick Ball. But yeah, there we go, we caught our Impidimp. And for doing so, we also get some nice little items, so plenty of EXP candies, which are fantastic. Lots of EXP candies are great to have, because they will help massively with leveling up your Pokemon. It saves you having to train them so much, or do lots of battles with them. You can actually use those instead. And of course, the higher level raids that you do, the bigger and the better EXP candies that you get. So would we like to give Impidimp a name? Of course we don't want to give it a nickname, because we never do. I mean, why would I want to do that? Something like that. And so we head over to another one. Might be 2 or 3 that we do together. Can't remember exactly, but I go straight in with Fletchelander. I just think, yeah, screw it, let's do it. Or in fact, I go ahead and change my Pokemon over to Crocolore, because it makes sense to do something like that. As a Combi is a bug type. Well, the Combi's Terra form is a bug type, should I say. So, just waiting again for Giggles to jump into this raid. And then when she's jumped in, we'll be able to take out a nice little Combi. So yeah, we proceed to have a lot of waiting like this going on while Giggles figures out what she's doing. And there she is. She's now in. So I'm ready to go. So she decided to stay with her Hoppip on this occasion. So I think she decided she'd regretted, or decided it wasn't the right choice in the end. Because again, it was a bug type. So it would have made sense to bring her Chompers. Crocolore, as it is. But hey ho, nice little bug type Combi to take out nice and easily. Bit of an Incinerate I think I use, and practically one hit it. Yeah, half damage in one hit, so rather lovely. Uses Bug Bite, which doesn't really do a lot of damage. And then we head back in and use a final Incinerate to take it down. So we get the killing blow on this one. But to be fair, it was a nice and easy battle anyway. It wasn't going to be too taxing. If it was maybe a 3-star, we might have had a bit more of a challenge there, but all good and good. And there we go, another Pokemon we're going to catch, even though I've already got a Combi. Well, technically had 2 Combis because I caught the male one, and then I caught the female one, and then I've caught this one as well. I'm sure this might have been a male, this one, but it's probably still in my inbox somewhere, hidden in the ether. But yeah, some more nice little items to collect from that. So it's a really good place to farm EXP candies and things like that. And the raids do, I believe, do reset daily. So maybe not in the same place, but they do reset daily, so you get plenty available. Or it might be that they reset earlier than that, but they at least reset daily, as far as I'm aware. So, I ended up calling that one Combis, because why not? And then I've literally just thought of Combis these nuts, but that's probably not very child friendly, so we will just move swiftly on. So at this point I'm just running around in circles, trying to figure out where we're going, or what she's doing, and then come back again, and I follow her again. There we go, we're going to dump down here. Rushing ahead because I'm on Koraidon and she's not using her Miriadon, which is the Violet legendary. It's called Miriadon, something like that, and it actually has like jet engines and technically does ride more like a bike than Koraidon does, as Koraidon seems to choose to use its legs over the little wheels that it has, which would make sense that it could just use the wheels, but he doesn't. So, very strange. And then I see that little chonker over there, and I'm thinking, ooh, do you think we could take it out? But no, we want to go for this raid first. So this is Giggles Crystal. So yeah, these things happen as well, where it's hers, so she needs to initiate the raid. So I'll wait for her to get it all sorted, there we are, and then I go ahead and join her. It's a nice little Mankey, which is going to be great. It's an Ice-type Mankey. So, I think I just go ahead with Fletchlander, yes. Which might have been a bad idea, but I think, again, it still works out in the end, because we do beat it. So yeah, I do hope you are enjoying this episode. I know I probably sound rather bored. My voice is probably sounding rather boring, but it generally was a fun playing with my girlfriend, and I'm definitely going to do it again. As I say, we are going to have a few more episodes together at some point. Maybe even get her on doing some audio with me. Who knows? I might be able to talk her around doing that. We'll see. I don't know where she is in the house right now. I'm kind of looking behind me just in case. Suddenly have a glare of some form. But I think we're safe for now. So yeah, I use Flame Charge, because of course that's going to be super effective against a nice little ice type there. Which also increases my speed, which is fantastic. So we just keep on with the Flame Charge. Just doing some nice damage there. I think Giggles' Hoppip does faint at some point, so is unable to then battle. Yep, there we go, she was unable to continue the battle, but fortunately, me being there with my Fletchlander, we went ahead and defeated the Mankey, which did allow her to also catch it as well. So even if you do faint in these battles, as long as somebody is still alive and is able to beat Pokemon, everyone can still go ahead and catch it, which I think is rather nice. It makes sense as well, because you're already there. You're just, you're all doing it together as a group, so you all get an opportunity to catch the same Pokemon, even though technically there's only one there. Everyone gets to catch it, so yeah, there's an opportunity for 4 people to have that Pokemon if you have 4 friends in with you. Otherwise, it just puts AI in with you if you just go on your own, or go with 1 or 2 people, or 2 or 3 people even. It will bring an AI in to make up the 4 people, as Terra Raids always are 4 people. So that was the third one of the day, and I think we start to sort of wind down a little bit more exploring and things, but we kind of wind down a little bit here. So as I say, this is a bit of a one-off episode, a bit out of the norm of my normal weird and wonderful stuff that I do, which is mostly just me probably failing and what have you. So just take a nice little run around with my lovely wife-to-be. No, we're not engaged, before you ask. But she will be my wife-to-be, because we've already talked about it. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, let's move on. So, I'm like, why aren't you using Miriadon? Come on. Much easier. So, and then again, see the big chonker over there, which is Makihita's evolved form. And I think, right, I'm going to go throw my Pokeball at it, and we're going to go have a battle. Now, I thought Giggles was going to do the same, however, she went to try and attack it normally, which I don't know why she would do that. And so, yeah, Hariyama, so yeah, she's tried to use the right bumper kind of move, so the R button move. And, yeah, then decides to blow me away and disappears. So I was like, oh, that was rude. And so we kind of lost that one, but never mind. We just continue to explore a little bit. And head up ladders and all that jazz. For the most part, I was just kind of following her and seeing what she was up to. Because she very much just went off on her own little tangents, which were fair. But yeah, she mostly tended to navigate without Miriadon, which I felt was a bit odd. So yeah, she was trying to jump over here and failed. So, you know, you thought I was bad with the controls. Yeah, she can't handle two thumbsticks. For some reason, her hand and eye coordination, or her two hands can't seem to coordinate independently. She can only do one at a time. I don't understand it. Really don't understand it either. But it's her. And I love her anyway. Flaws and all. And I will continue to love her for the end of time, or until the end of time. So, got caught by a Shinx, but doesn't really matter. Nice little low kick, just annihilated it. But yeah, then she kind of disappeared, and I was like, oh, where have you gone? Trying to find you. So I keep running around, see if I can figure out how to get back up again. Because I feel like I'm almost stuck, but no, there is a way out. I just am silly and can't figure that out. So I kind of keep heading around, and eventually I figure out, oh yeah, we go over here, then we can find our ladder, and there she is, just sort of stood there on her Miriadon. So as you can see, the Miriadon is the purple one, or the violet one, and does have its feet, but these feet kind of turn into little jet engines on the back, and it uses the wheels instead of just the feet. So I don't know whether I prefer Miriadon's kind of travel version, or if I prefer Koraidon's. But hey ho. Eventually I will be playing Violet as well. Probably not going to record that, just because you're seeing the game anyway on this, in Scarlet's version. But I'm probably going to end up playing Violet as well. So then I get to also have fun with Miriadon, and then have a save for both. So, yeah, probably will do that. Now, if you do want to see me play Violet as well, I mean, as I say, it's literally going to be exactly the same kind of game. There's not really going to be much different to it. Then, by all means, do let me know down below, and I will consider getting it sorted. But I think we are going to be winding down very shortly. So I was like, right, I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center in town, and I was just waiting for her, and I was like, right, shall we have a selfie? So I wait for her to show up, and while I'm waiting, I'm just playing around with the camera, make sure I know what I'm doing with it. And shortly after, she will show up, and then we will try and take a selfie. And then I proceed to fail on how to even take a selfie on this game. Or take a screenshot, should I say, on this game. Which, of course, is just a lovely little, tiny little button on the left-hand side on the blue controller of a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. So not really a controller, but yeah, you know, the little capture button, I suppose it is, because it's how you capture stuff. I was an idiot and forgot that I was supposed to do that. So, but while I wait, I looked at the churros again. Still didn't buy any. Don't know why I continue to look at them, but still didn't buy any. Yeah, why would I do such a thing? I have no reason to have meal pals right now, so why would I do it? And there she is. So, I get out my camera, put it into selfie mode, and then I look at her. And then all she had to do was literally just face me, and we then go off on some weird and wonderful little tangent of stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what emoji I want to do. Now, I could have just taken a screenshot there and then, but nope. Why would I do such a thing? So now, here we go. She's now trying to get herself in position. And so I think at this point, did she disappear? Is she coming back? Is she even still here? And so I start moving. Oh, and then she suddenly shows up, so I stop again. And then I'm like, all you have to do is just stop. Just turn around. Oh, nearly there. Nearly there. And then she was getting annoyed at me because I kept moving. And she was like, stop moving. I'm like, I'm just trying to get you in a better angle. And I was trying to help her, but nope. And she was there, but she then even got in the right place that she wanted to be, which was great. So now I was just trying to figure out what emoji she was going to do. So she's just figuring those things out. She then went for the thumbs up as Hoppit returned and almost wanted to ruin everything. And then, as I say, this is when I proceed to fail miserably of how to actually take a screenshot. So I was like, how do I take a screenshot? What am I doing? It literally tells you on the camera itself on which button you've got to press, and I just didn't notice. I was like, oops. Okay, let's try that again. Nope. And I kept failing. Oh, there we go, we're back again. And I'm like, right, I've got to get my emoji back up. So I'm going for the peace sign, or maybe I'm just not. Yes, peace, no, peace, yes, yep. So I'll go for the peace sign. And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, and how I'm supposed to do it, because I'm just an idiot. But yeah, and then I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to do, capture. There we go. So then I do a couple of different angles. Get a couple of captures that look nice and sweet. Yep, and then change to something else. And then took another capture. And that was it. So yeah, I think this is where we then wrap up this video. So I do hope you have enjoyed the girlfriend episode. I know there wasn't really a lot that I talked about, but we did a few Terra Raids and we had a lot of fun, and of course I'm sure we will return back at some point. So if you want to see that, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know. But I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one.